Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. And welcome to my March update for my Deck of Panning Project Pan. This project was created by Emily from Emily and Max, and I will have a link to her channel in the description box below, as well as a link to the Google Sheet that explains everything that you need to know about this project. Basically, it's played with a deck of cards and a game board. That game board shuffles monthly. Cards 2 through 10. The face cards and the ace all stay the same. Okay, we have an exciting update today, you guys. We have an exciting update. I have a complete refresh. Everything is rolling out. Everything is rolling out. But let's talk about what I was working on. For the King of Diamonds, it was to hit pan. And I brought in my Avon Glow powder, oldest powder in my collection. I am working on this in my Out the Door in 24, but we're allowed to bring it into other projects. And so I had to hit pan. And you guys, look, I knew it was close. I knew it was close. Oh, I was so excited. This little pan just started showing through. And since then, I've used it like 4 or 5 times because I'm continuing to use it because it's in my other project. But yeah, I'm really super excited about that. And the rings are, I mean, you can see the rings all throughout. So I know that I will definitely finish this year. It is the only pressed powder that I have in that project or in any project. So that will get completely used up this year. Next up was the 2 of Spades, and at the time it was collecting cobwebs, something that's old in your collection, something that you're not using, and it's sitting there collecting cobwebs. And for me, it was the Ace Beauté Blushed in Paradise palette. I've had this for years, and I hadn't used it hardly at all. I had a 10 use goal on this, and I did meet that goal. I really liked going into these 2 shades right here and blending them, like putting them, mixing them on my brush. And it was a very pretty, like neutral-ish. So that's rolling out as well. Well, they're all rolling out. I told you they were. I already told you. Next up was the 10 of Clubs. And at the time it was multi-purpose. I brought in the e.l.f. Monochromatic Multi-Stick. This is in the shade Sparkling Rose. It's very pretty. This is what it looks like. I use it as a cream blush. And I had a 10 use goal on this also. That is all that is left. I'm going to try to finish it, you guys. I'm going to try to finish it this year. I have a few of the multi-sticks. Love them. Will definitely repurchase once I get rid of some of my other cream blushes. But yeah, it's very pretty. Very neutral leaning. Neutral to pink leaning blush. Used it the 10 times. Rolling out. Next up was the Jack of Hearts, and that was for cream or liquid product. I brought in the Ulta Beauty Lip Oil. It's just this little guy right here. I put a 10 use goal on this. I used it every day. I used it a little bit more than 10 times. You can see, I don't know if you can see or not, that it does have some usage showing now. I have had it sitting up because I wanted to see, but for a little mini guy, this would take probably a few months to use up. I do like the Ulta lip oils. They're very nice. Very nice. I put that on sometimes when I'm getting ready for work and, putting my makeup on and stuff like that. Next up was the 2 of Spades, and at the time it was Match's shirt. I was wearing a gray shirt. I'm almost always wearing a gray shirt. Today, I have a jean jacket on, but look, I have pink on. Anthony says, "You're wearing pink." I know. I felt springy today. It was a beautiful day outside. It's a little chilly. Still a little chilly, but it was a beautiful day. So I have pink on. But I used the Taupe It Up. I put this in for No Pan Left Behind. Even though my shirt was gray and it's called Taupe It Up, these grays, this gray right here matched the shirt that I was using. But I used this No Pan Left Behind. It was 2 looks. It wasn't anything that was, hard to do. So those were all the things that I was working on. So they're all rolling out. So I am drawing 5 cards this time. Let me get out. I have my Betty cards, my Betty Boop cards. Get them out. Make sure that, I have 2 jokers in here. I do have 2 jokers in there. Okay, 1 joker is still in here. Let me prove to you. Prove to you that there's a joker in here. And then I'm going to do some shuffling, and I'm going to pop up the game board right now so you can take a gander at it. I haven't actually looked at it yet. There's my joker. There's my joker. I'm going to throw her right in the middle. Right in the middle. And then I'm going to do some shuffling while you look at the game board. I'm going to cut some of it out because I don't think everyone loves it, but some people like the sound of cards shuffling. I don't mind it. And I'm not an ASMR person at all. If I even see someone's nails clicking on something, I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off. I can't stand that noise. But I don't mind cards. I like white noise. I really like white noise. I sleep with a fan on. Do you sleep with a fan on? Let me know. If you sleep with some kind of noise, whether it be the fan, the TV, the radio, let me know. I can't sleep with a radio or a TV on. It has to be a constant hum. But I can't, I can't do. My daughter sleeps with the TV on. I don't know how she can do that. I don't know how she can do that. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more shuffles, and then we're going to split the deck. Now, I'm going to do just this guy, this type of shuffling, when I'm shuffled really well. And then we're going to cut the deck. And then I'm going to pull 5 cards from the top. The 8 of clubs. The 4 of clubs. Oh, look at her. Look at her. The ace of spades. Oh, she's a cowgirl. Okay. The king of clubs. And the last one, 3 of spades. All right, we made it. We made it without the joker. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, you guys, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to see what these cards mean. Because like I said, I haven't even looked at the game board this month. See what these cards mean. And then I'm going to pick my products. And when we come back, I will show you what I chose and we'll discuss all the things. So don't go anywhere. Okay, so the ace of clubs is pick up 2. So I have to draw 2 more cards. So I'm going to shuffle twice, just twice. Okay, we're going to draw 2 cards. 3 of clubs. Why am I getting so many clubs? 2 of hearts. Okay, 3 of clubs and 2 of hearts. Stand by. All right, you guys, that took forever. That took forever. And I have a lot of conflicting things, and I will explain those as I go. For the first prompt, which was the 8 of clubs, it was for the prompt matte. So I am bringing in the NARS Translucent Setting Powder. This is the shade Crystal. I use this underneath my eyes. It's one of the few that I can use under my eyes. I did mark it. So I'm going to use this for 30 days. Just 30 days of continued use and see how far I get using it only under my eyes. The next one was the 4 of clubs, and that was for the prompt powder. Well, I already brought in a powder for matte. So I brought in a pressed powder highlighter. This is the Soul Body highlighter in the shade Soft Pink. I do love this highlighter. It is what I'm wearing today. It is a very pretty pinky gold highlighter, and that's what it looks like. I really like to use that a lot in the springtime. So I am bringing that in for 15 uses, and that may be a while because I don't use highlighter every day. I don't wear highlighter to work. And then like on the weekends when I'm, get ready and we go to dinner or whatever, I always forget to put on highlighter, and I don't know how, but I do. I always forget. So I'm going to use that 20 times. I'm sorry, 15 times. 15 times. Yes, 15 times. Then I drew the Ace of Diamonds. I said the Ace of Clubs. It was the Ace of Diamonds. And I had to draw two, but we're going to skip over that for a minute and carry on to King of Clubs, which has Pan. So I am bringing in this little eyeshadow right here. It has Pan in it. And this is called Bedrock. This is from the That's Taupe palette. This is my brow shade. So I'm going to finish this. I'm going to use this to finish. It might be a couple of months before it rolls out, before it's finished. But yeah, I'm going to finish this. This is what I use on my brows. Shouldn't be too awful long. Maybe 2 months, maybe. Next up was Three of Spades, which was primer. So I am bringing in the LYS Gripping Primer. This was given to me by Leanna Dalton, and it is still sealed. She gave this to me like 2 years ago. So it is still sealed. I've never used a gripping primer. I think that's why I was so hesitant to use it, but I really want to try a gripping primer. I have my e.l.f., the one with the niacinamide, but this one is older, so I'm going to use it first. And I'm going to use it 20 times. 20 times. Okay, going back to our draw two, I drew the Three of Clubs, which was eyeshadow. So I had thought to bring in, for the prompt matte, I was going to bring in a matte eyeshadow and then bring this in for powder. But then I got eyeshadow, so I couldn't do that. And has Pan, well, most of my things that have Pan are eyeshadows. I couldn't bring in another eyeshadow because I got the prompt eyeshadow. You guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. So for the prompt eyeshadow, I am going in with another one of my little Essence baby guys. And this is the Essence I Like to Mauve It. And this is what it looks like. It is very pretty. I wouldn't call this mauve. I would call this purple, but purpley mauve. I don't know. I'm going to use each pan twice. Instead of doing just no pan left behind, that's like 2 looks. Actually, could be 1 look, but I'm going to use each pan twice. And then last but not least, the very last thing chosen was for the Two of Hearts, and that was something that is sentimental. Now, most of my sentimental things are eyeshadows because I have friends that have given me palettes and my daughter and all of that. So I didn't want to bring in an eyeshadow palette because I already have eyeshadow. See, conflicting. There's so many conflicting things this month. So I'm actually bringing in the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is the blush, and it is the shade Rose You Slay. This was given to me by Just Janet, a beautiful, wonderful friend. And so I'm going to use this 10 times. I'm going to use it 10 times. It is beautiful. I do love it. But I'm going to use it 10 times. Okay, you guys, that's it. So many conflicting things. I have never struggled so much to make things fit. I never have. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. And until next time, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.